After the break, I mentioned Blackwater Castle down Castletown Road. It's owned by the Nordstrom family, and it's said to be one of the most haunted areas of the county and perhaps even the country. The area is said to be a hotbed of supernatural activity with a history going back over 9,000 years. After the break, Seamus went ghost hunting with the team from GhostÉire recently. Have a listen after this.
This is the Neil Prendiville Show. Text and WhatsApp 086 8104 106. Cork's Red FM.
The oldest traces here on the grounds being found by archaeologists would have been actually from the Middle Stone Age. So there would have been very industrious first tribe who established themselves there, and they manufactured stone knives and spearheads and the likes. So we're talking about 9,000 to 10,000 years ago. And ever since that, people have been living here on the grounds. It was only when the Normans came over here that they established the buildings in stone. So the oldest existing visible bit here is from the late 12th century.
Okay. And has this always been in your family, or did you buy into it?
No, we only hear in a very recent history since 1991.
Okay. Of the supernatural kind, what sort of incidents would you have seen over the years?
I've lived here quite a few years, and even on my own, and I would have witnessed, if you like, the footsteps going down the hallway in the first floor, slamming doors, that kind of stuff. But it coincidentally only happens when the wind is blowing on the outside, you know.
Okay.
Look, I'm a born skeptic, but I am open-minded, so I would love to, if you could introduce me to some ghosts or whatever, shaking hands with them. Hi, how do you do? Where can I sign up for this? Because it would be rather comforting to know that there is an option of existence.
Anthony, what do you expect to find here this evening?
Well, as I say, we're going to try, with every location, we have a bit of optimism to say, like, usually with every investigation we come with GhostÉire, is that we try and not say, is the place haunted? But if there is another conscious spirit or entity, what I'm trying to say, is there another mind after death?
Okay.
And if we can communicate with each other, or we can communicate with them as well, collecting information through the occult, which is nothing bad. It's using words like through, like tarot or scrying or dowsing or seances. We're trying to get information that kind of links a combination of events or answers that might resemble what has happened in the past, or might resemble what's happening in the experiments themselves, you know.
Can you tell that there is a difference once you walk into a room, or does it kind of materialise over a period of time from doing your seances and your...
Like we were there a few weeks ago in England, and we were just doing a pre-walk around, and I felt a prod on my shoulder. I looked around, and none of the team members were within 10 metres of me there, and there was no debris or anything. And I suppose that's probably that opened up my eyes even more. And that's only recently, and I've been doing this for nearly 3 decades now. I'll probably be more in tune would be my wife Jennifer, and Cameron, he does meditation, kind of links in as well, similar to that what Jen's doing there. Myself, I'd just be wondering what kind of, have in my mind 3 areas to go to, just stick to those 3 areas, not to be wandering all around the place there, and just concentrate on those areas and see what the environment is in those places. All I can say is, like, I do think every place is haunted. Like, the word haunt means frequent, so it's frequent. I think every place has the potential to be haunted. It doesn't have to be a castle or a graveyard, you know. We're still learning a lot, and 160 years of psycho research, we still don't know what the ghost is, whether it's the mind, what we see, what we hear, what we interpret we hear, what we see on photographs. We don't know. Nobody knows until when it happens. Asking the spirits to come forward tonight, we're asking for clear, positive answers to our questions. Can you tell us what year it is presently for you?
1823.
Okay, my name is Anthony. We have Cameron here, we have Jen here, we have Claire here, we have Seamus here. Also around the building is Patrick. Can you tell us what your name is, please? Twine.
Twine. Is your name Mary Twine? Yes or no, please? Yes.
Back of my neck is cold. I've moved away from the window there.
Yeah,
It's moved over there, and it was still cold no matter where I moved. It's cold, but now it's weird, and it's kind of like a tingling feeling down the back of my neck.
Yeah.
Let's ask Mary.
Let's see what Mary says on the spiritual, scientific. So the scientific, now we try the spiritual.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Hi Mary, just want to ask you, was that you or someone else interfering with Seamus's neck a moment ago, please? Yes. Can you tell us why or how? Glasses.
Maybe what you're wearing in the shoes. They might be intrigued about what you got around your eyes.
Get your glasses.
They're glasses.
Help me to see.
It's getting spookier. It's going to get even more. Hear these words, hear these cries, spirit from the other side, come to me, I summon thee, cross now the great divide. If you hear this spirit, come forward, step forward, use the breath, change your environment. Make it go warm, make it go cold.
Can't change that. They came with their spirits, they came with their drunken hearts. They call anything like them.
Amazing sounds, amazing work. Not everybody's cup of tea, a Ouija board. Or spirits appearing to contact and communicate through the Ouija board. And you also heard the EMF communications going a bit crazy there. That's the electromagnetic field that they tap into. You got these gadgets that they go out with EMF signals, and it changes the electrical currents, and all sorts of alarms and beeping noises go out when spirit activity is said to be close. And that from Blackwater Castle down Castletown Road.